across SoCal this weekend, and then a big warm-up's on the way. We'll talk about who's going to see triple digits next week. That's coming up.
Listen, good morning, everyone. I just got Casey Montoya to admit that she's going to listen to the Taylor Swift podcast on her way home today.
No, I said I might. I said I might.
That's better than no. Welcome, everyone, to the Ktladt Morning News at 8 a.m. I'm Megan Tellis.
And I'm Lauren Lister. We thank you for joining us. Casey Montoya.
I feel like I need to kind of understand. I don't get it, and so I need to try and understand what you're talking about. So maybe I told you I have a long commute, so I've got plenty of time to listen. Outside, we're seeing a little bit of drizzle along some of our coastal spots this morning. Outside, though, here looking downtown, it is just cloudy. By about 11 o'clock, everyone sees the sunshine, longer for the coast. 67 currently in Los Alamitos, same for Santa Ana, 66 in Burbank, mid-70s and sunny already in Lancaster. Again, we will see this clear for most of us by late morning into early afternoon for some of our coastal spots. And temperatures today below average. That's the name of the weather story this weekend. 75 for Long Beach, 84 for Van Nuys today, 92 in Palmdale, and 104 in Palm Springs. Back to you.
Casey, thank you. We begin with breaking news out of East LA. One person is dead, two more hospitalized after a shooting in the area of Woods Avenue and Whittier Boulevard. It happened around 2:30 this morning. One other person was questioned by police, but right now it's not clear what led up to the shooting or a suspect. We begin with developing news as well. Air Canada grounding all flights, including service in and out of Los Angeles.
Yeah, this comes after more than 10,000 flight attendants go on strike, forcing the airline to suspend operations. KTLA's got Lisa Rivera live for us at LAX this morning, where Air Canada passengers are now trying to quickly find other flights. Carlos, it looks pretty empty behind you in this moment, but we know that changes often at the airport. So how's it going?
Yeah, and we're not seeing those large crowds here at LAX necessarily, so that possibly means that folks got the message about those cancellations. You can see them at the board here. A handful of them, those canceled flights to Toronto, to Vancouver, to Montreal. A few arrivals also canceled. We know those numbers could change throughout the day. Let's get you straight to some video here. A bitter contract fight between Canada's largest airline and the Canadian Union of Public Employees, which represents flight attendants, started 8 months ago, with both sides remaining far apart on the issue and the unpaid work flight attendants actually do when planes aren't in the air. The fight escalated earlier this week as the union turned down the airline's request to enter into government-directed arbitration, which would have eliminated its right to strike and allowed a third-party mediator to decide the terms of a new contract. The airline began a gradual suspension of flights on Wednesday to allow an orderly shutdown, and flight attendants walked off the job around 1 a.m. Eastern Time today.
The company came to us with a very minimal wage proposal. So they put 8% on the table in the first year, and that still would not pull our members out of the poverty level.
Air Canada has service to more than 85 airports worldwide. It operates around 700 flights per day, 430 between Canada and the U.S. alone, many here at LAX. The complete shutdown will impact about 130,000 people a day. Hannah Nunez's flight back home to Vancouver has been canceled.
Yesterday I received the cancellation, they're trying to that they cancel my flight. Tried to contact them, but the phone is not working. So I decided just to come here and try to talk to someone, but there's no line here, so I was able to talk to someone right away, and they were able to put me on another flight.
Another carrier too, with another airline?
Yeah, American Airlines. Of course, I support everybody that is going possibly in a strike, but it has been like a few stressful hours.
In a statement, the airline says that it deeply regrets the effect of the disruption in having on customers, adding, quote, Air Canada will notify customers with imminent travel of additional canceled flights and their options for those customers due to travel soon whose flights are not yet canceled. Air Canada has put in place a goodwill policy to allow them to rebook their travel or obtain a credit for future travel, end of quote there. How long the airline's planes may remain grounded, that's still unclear. However, officials said that it could take the airline at least a week to fully recover from these cancellations, these disruptions. So hopefully it happens soon. Send it back to you.
Hopefully. All right, Carlos, thank you. New technology to talk about rolling out at LAX, speaking of the airport, to help reduce wait times for U.S. citizens arriving from abroad. Now, the enhanced passenger processing technology uses biometric facial comparison to automatically verify people's identities. Officials say the secure, touchless technology cuts wait times by 25%. Passengers can also opt out and undergo the standard screening process. Right now, it is just being used at the Tom Bradley International Terminal. The airport is soon hoping to expand the technology to Terminal 2.
Newly released body cam footage shows the moment a Southwest Airlines pilot is pulled off a plane and arrested on suspicion of being drunk in the cockpit.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
Last night,
About how many hours ago?
like 10 hours ago, at least.
How many drinks did you have?
Had a few beers, sir.
Define a few beers.
A few beers.
Define a few beers.
Like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Police were called to the gate at Savannah Hilton Head International Airport in January after TSA agents noticed a smell of alcohol on the breath of that captain. When the responding officer asked him what the smell was, the pilot blamed it on his nicotine gum. He failed 2 out of 3 field sobriety tests and was placed under arrest.
Anaheim police making 2 arrests in connection to a fight in the stands over at Angel Stadium earlier this week. Oh, wow. It happened during Wednesday night's game between the Dodgers and Angels. The video.
Ow, oh my
we
gosh.
should warn you that this is
Yeah,
kind of
that
hard
is
to
very
watch.
disturbing video.
My gosh, and you hear it. So the fan being punched in the face moments before being kicked in the back of the head by the separate individual. Anaheim police telling us
like not loop this anymore.
2 26-year-old men from Tustin were arrested, one for felony aggravated assault, one for misdemeanor assault. The condition of the fan attacked is unknown. That is really hard to watch.
All right, speed limits in West Hollywood are changing. The city reducing speed limits on most major streets and narrow residential streets from 35 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour. The change is part of the city's effort to fully eliminate fatal and severe crashes in West Hollywood. It's also allowed under a new state law that allows cities to change speed limits after careful analysis. All right, this is a debate as old as the automobile.
Now, AAA is weighing in on the parking puzzle. So here's the question. Is it safer? We're not talking about easier or whatever. Is it safer? Yeah, cooler to back in.
Yeah.
Is it safer to pull in or back into a parking space? So a AAA traffic safety specialist says backing into a spot is a safer option. Why? Because it minimizes your blind spots when pulling out of the space. Now, on the flip side, backing out does limit your vision, heightening the risk of a fender bender or some other mishap. Even if your car has backup cameras, they say, AAA warns that technology is not perfect, as we know. Drivers should always use their own eyes to get in and out of a parking spot.
But like the more advanced cars get, the more this is just going to be obsolete, the story.
I have a button you can press where it does it for you, which I still don't trust.
Have you done it? Because my husband has your car and he does it and it freaks me out.
Yeah.
Because it does work, but it just feels like very, very odd because to really relinquish so much control over your car.
Thank you. Because what happens if, say, the worst thing possible happens, right? You hit someone, whose fault is it? And then you can't blame the technology.
No,
it's you. You're behind the wheel.
Right. But also my car has this thing and it slams on the brakes for me. Like when I'm parking out in our parking garage, like if it even senses the car's anywhere near, and it's like jolting. And the first time it did it, I was like, oh my God. And it just like, it starts like brake. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, you know.
And don't you think sometimes those alerts kind of scare me more than the actual situation and I might make an error? I think I am 100% more dangerous if I'm backing into spots though, because I just don't, I'm not as good at it as pulling in. So it doesn't matter how I get out of it. Getting into it, too much risk.
I like backing into spots. You mentioned like the cool, it's just like a boop.
That's so you.
And I, one hand over. Wait, no.
Yeah. But you don't even have to look back anymore. You just have to look at the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do miss that looking back, but I do like backing into a spot. And I can parallel park, can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
I mean, I can-ish. I mean, how many rims are you going to scratch? You know?
Oh, you should see my rims on the right side. Ooh. So can I parallel park? Yes. Am I good at it?
No.
All right, outside, cloudy start to the day for a lot of us. The desert and mountains, you guys are clear, but most of the rest of us seeing that cloud coverage outside this morning. And temperatures yesterday below average for everyone. That will be the trend for us again this afternoon. 66 right now in Oxnard. It's also 66 in Burbank, 76 in Lancaster, 67 right now in Santa Ana, and 52 in Big Bear. Here's the difference from this time yesterday. Most of us seeing temperatures just a little bit cooler. Air quality is good to moderate for most of us today, but heading inland, still seeing some orange on there, which is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Looking at the big picture, this trough of low pressure cooling temperatures off for us through the weekend, even through Monday actually, and also giving us that increase in clouds in the morning. This high pressure system is going to start to build back to the west. So Tuesday we'll start to feel warmer temperatures really by Wednesday, and then even heading into the weekend though, those temperatures are going to be above average for everyone away from the coast again. Windy conditions as we head into the afternoon. Gusts for the desert and mountains will be in about 30-35 mile per hour range before they die down for us overnight. And temperatures this afternoon